about what your favorite restaurant is. Think about who you go with, what you like to get while you're there. Think about why it's your favorite restaurant. Maybe they've got really cool chairs or something like that. So think about those things. And then open your eyes. Now I'm going to write about my favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant is not in Cincinnati. It's actually in Toledo because that's where I'm from. And my favorite restaurant is called The Real Seafood. Any idea what they might serve there?
Seafood.
Seafood.
Like
so,
Silvers.
kind of, but it's a sit-down restaurant, so there's waitresses and those types of things. So that's my favorite restaurant. And remember, our goal is to be able to write a narrative, and a narrative is a story that you write about something that you've personally experienced.
But if you can't go there, what restaurant do you go to?
Around here, Mr. Duras likes to go to Mexican restaurants. Those are some of his favorite restaurants. But I'm really writing about my favorite restaurant. So my favorite restaurant is The Real Seafood. We've also been to a really good place downtown Cincinnati called Nada, and they have really good Mexican food as well.
I like burritos and stuff.
All right. So we're going to write about our favorite restaurant, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write our date at the top. Now that's yesterday's date still. Sit down on your bottom, please. So what would today's date be if that's yesterday's date? Not 7/7. May 7. How would I write the shortcut date?
5/7/15.
Right. Well, sometimes you put a 0 and it's just a single digit. So we have 0, 5 for the month, 7 for the day, and 15 for the year. So, what would I write at the top? What could I write for my topic sentence? Any ideas? We're getting really good at topic sentences, so we should be able to come up with one as a class. Jasmine?
My favorite restaurant is The Real Seafood.
Good. So, my favorite, how about we say I have a very favorite restaurant?
Yeah, that kind of sounds weird. Your favorite restaurant? That kind of sounds weird.
Black Bears.
Yeah,
I'm allowed to have a very favorite restaurant. It's my very favorite.
that kind of sounds weird.
Sure. All right. So, in my where, I'm going to put real seafood, right? Oh, I spelled real wrong. Real seafood. Ian, could you stop talking between everyone? So, Real Seafood is my favorite restaurant. Now, who do you think I might go with? Who do you think I might go to a restaurant? Right, I'm probably going to go with Mr. Duras.
Ace? No.
Do they let dogs in restaurants?
I'm just messing with you.
I know. So who else might go with me? So if Mr. Duras comes with me, who else might go?
Max.
Oh, on your hands, Mason? Or Zombie Face? Yeah, I don't have any nieces. Not yet. Kelsey? April, I'm sorry.
Your mom and dad?
Yeah, maybe my mom. And maybe my sister Rachel. We're going to add her in, Rachel.
Or maybe you have a sister?
I have 2 sisters.
You never told me.
I have 2 sisters and a little brother.
Wait, are they older than you?
Yep, I've got 2 older sisters, Rachel and Lisa, and I have 1 little brother named Ben.
How old's Ben?
Ben is 21.
21 and you're how old?
107.
What the?
All right, focus, guys. We gotta focus. All right, so what do I get there? Well, I really like calamari.
Calamari? What's calamari?
It's fried squid.
Oh.
It's so good, guys. All right, so another thing I might get. Now, if I'm going to a seafood restaurant, what kind of food do you think I might get? Am I going to get chicken?
No.
No, what am I going to get?
They have fish.
So my favorite, they have this lemon-crusted almond fish or white fish. Lemon-crusted white fish. So I'm going to put the white fish.
So good.
It's yummy.
Is it fried? I went to that restaurant.
My friends.
That's what my mom.
My friends. And then something else I might get is they have the most delicious creme brulee. What do you think creme brulee might be? Raquel?
Shrimp.
No? So I got calamari as my appetizer, the whitefish as my dinner. Now what might I get? A dessert. So creme brulee is a dessert, and it is delicious. So it's like custard, so it's kind of like pudding, and then they put sugar on the top. Owen, please go put that on your desk. Oh, creme brulee? Yeah, creme brulee. Let me finish writing it. Brulee. All right, so think about what you like to get at your favorite restaurant. Maybe their fries are really good, or maybe you really like their mashed potatoes. Maybe they just make something that's really delicious that you love to get there. So think about that. And why is it my favorite? Because I don't get it very often.
So that's why just go there when your husband. That kind of makes sense, actually. You don't get that seafood that fits.
Right. So when you don't get something very often, it's going to make you want it more. I need everybody to sit on their bottoms, please. All right. So let's go ahead and start writing. So I need to check my topic sentence. I have a very favorite restaurant. So Ian, Kelsey. Keep it together, my friends. Keep it together. I have a very favorite restaurant. Now, if I don't know how to spell restaurant, it's right up there. I have a favorite restaurant. It is called The Real. Now I need to capitalize it. Why do I need to capitalize it?
Because it's a restaurant. It's a specific one.
It's a specific place. All right. Would you please stop? It is called The Real Seafood. When I go there, Mr. Duras, Mom, and my sister Rachel come with me. All right, so I've got what it's called, and I've got who's coming with me. Now I use capitals for all of the names because they are There are proper nouns and specific names. All right, so those people come with me. Now I need to go to what do I get? So when I go to the Real Seafood, I get when I go to Real Seafood.
You should put the food and then your dessert.
I get yummy calamari
And you can also put for dessert. I get.
Oh, that's a good idea. The almond crusted whitefish.
Is it fried?
No,
Oh.
it's baked. I'm going to add the word and. I went back and reread and it didn't make much sense. Let's go back and reread now to make sure our writing makes sense because that's what good writers do, right?
Yeah.
I have a very favorite restaurant. It is called The Real Seafood. When I go there, Mr. Duras, Mom, and my sister Rachel come with me. When I go to Real Seafood, I get yummy calamari and the almond-crusted whitefish. All right, so does that sound okay?
Yeah.
I went back and added and because it didn't make much sense without it. So I was able to go back and reread what I wrote. Oh, and I need you to sit on your bottom, please. All right, now what can I write? I have it, so I've got the calamari and I've got the whitefish, but what am I missing?
For dessert.
Right, for dessert. I order the most delicious creme, and actually there's like one of these little things above it, brulee.
Belay.
But y'all got some things where like we all like their books, but and they had stuff on them like them.
I don't know what you mean.
Like they get where they get the tray, like they get the papers.
When you go to sit down and you get the papers and see what you want.
Get the menu?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a menu. All right. For dessert, I ordered the most delicious creme brulee. And? All right. So there's my, what do I get? Now let's talk about how I could write why it's my favorite. How can I use, because I don't get it often, as, my sentence about it being my favorite. Mason and Owen and all of my friends back there, you need to pay attention. You're being very rude. I don't appreciate it. Yes, Zoe.
I like the real seafood because I don't get it very often.
Real seafood. Is my favorite restaurant because it's not a place I can go very often. It is far away.
That's why. Or you could put because it's far away.
Right? You're right. I could write that. All right. So I have that. Now, what could I write as my conclusion sentence? Only one person knows? What could I write as my conclusion sentence, Ian?
The real seafood is awesome.
Good. Let me capitalize that. The real seafood is awesome. And I can't wait to go. Raymond, stop, please. To go there again. Please don't let me hear your name tags or I will take them away and you will just be your regular name. All right, let's go back and reread because good writers
Always read again.
always read. I think a lot of us are forgetting that step when you're coming up to me with your copy and saying, "Here, Mrs. Duras, I'm finished." And then I look at it and I don't really know what it says. So that's really important for when you're writing to go back and periodically reread what you've written. So let's go ahead and read that. I have a very favorite restaurant. It is called The Real Seafood. When I go there, Mr. Duras, Mom, and my sister Rachel come with me. When I go to Real Seafood, I get yummy calamari and the almond-crusted whitefish. For dessert, I order the most delicious creme brulee. Real Seafood is my favorite restaurant because it's not a place I can go very often. It is far away. The Real Seafood is awesome, and I can't wait to go there again. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Do I have capitals?
Yes.
Do I have the words in order?
Yes.
Did I use punctuation marks?
Yes.
How's my spelling?
Good.
So would I get a good grade or a bad grade?
Good.
All right, so when you're going back and rereading, I want you to think, did I use capitals when I wrote? Did I organize my writing? Do I have any punctuation marks?
No.
How's my spelling? You need to check those 4 things. Think about the spelling patterns we know. Yes, Kelsey? Good? All right, so when you go back to your seats, we are going to do a silent write. First, I want you to fill out your graphic organizer. Think about the restaurant that you like to go to. Think about what you like to eat there. Okay? All right, table 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5.